James Bell of the Boxing Source here with another video, and this video here is to talk about the upcoming bout happening at the Liacouras Center in Philadelphia, the unification bout between Oleksandr Gvozdyk and Artur Beterbiev. Oleksandr Gvozdyk coming in with a record of 17-0 and is the WBC light heavyweight champion, going up against Artur Beterbiev, coming in with the record of 14-0 and is the IBF light heavyweight champion. This is one of the bouts that I have been looking forward to here in the year 2019, as these two guys are pretty much, I would say, the top two fighters in the light heavyweight division. You have Oleksandr Gvozdyk, who was able to get the WBC light heavyweight title and also the lineal light heavyweight championship from Adonis Superman Stevenson back in 2018 with his KO victory, and he was able to defend that WBC belt once, and now has lined himself up to fight Artur Beterbiev. Beterbiev, who has come in and had his 14 wins with 14 registered knockout victories. He was able to get the IBF title back in 2017 by defeating Enrico Colin, and has defended against Callum Johnson and Gvozdyk-Beterbiev. And this is, I would say, a fight between two guys that have had, pretty much, I would say, extended amateur backgrounds. You have Oleksandr Gvozdyk, who had about 250 amateur bouts, was a bronze medalist in the 2012 Olympic Games. So he's been fairly decorated in the amateur ranks. And you have Artur Beterbiev, who has a world championship in the 2009 games there in Milan, and also fought a couple of notable people in the amateur ranks. He did have two losses to Alexander Usyk, who is, of course, a former undisputed cruiserweight champion. Does have one win against Michael Hunter as well. But these two guys, have those, fairly decorated backgrounds in the amateur ranks and have been very impressive so far in their professional careers. And this is something that I'm looking forward to here in the light heavyweight division. Of course, we know about what's coming up on November 2nd with the WBO light heavyweight championship, as Sergey Kovalev defends that title against Saul Canelo Alvarez. But this fight right here between Beterbiev and Oleksandr Gvozdyk kind of like gets you to the next phase, I would say, in the light heavyweight division, as far as like the guys that'll probably be at the top of this particular division for the next couple years, or if not longer. So kind of like looking to see what happens between these two guys. Had Beterbiev, like I said, 14 wins, 14 registered knockout victories. Pretty much has run through most of, if not all, of his opponents that he's faced up to this particular point. And while this is going to be the toughest fight of his career against Oleksandr Gvozdyk, you could say the same for Gvozdyk going up against Beterbiev. I would like to see how both of these fighters adjust in the middle to later rounds here. Of course, we've seen Oleksandr Gvozdyk in a big fight before, as he was able to face Adonis Stevenson and did get hurt a little bit by Adonis Stevenson early in that fight before he was able to make adjustments and then get the best of Adonis Stevenson and winning the WBC light heavyweight championship. But I'm thinking here that going up against a guy in Artur Beterbiev who is not um, not as worn, I would say, as Adonis Stevenson is. If Oleksandr Gvozdyk gets caught by a big shot by Artur Beterbiev, that he might not be able to adjust as well as he did against Adonis Stevenson. And that is why, for right now, I am favoring Artur Beterbiev to become victorious in Philadelphia and unify those WBC and IBF light heavyweight championships. So that is what I have there as the quick preview for this upcoming fight that's going to be on Friday night on ESPN. So catch this fight on ESPN Friday night. It will be at the Liacouras Center in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. Top rank on ESPN. That's all I got for this particular fight. Hope you're able to catch it. Hope you're able to enjoy it. Be sure to subscribe to the Boxing Source here on YouTube and look forward to the Boxing Source radio show live on Blog Talk Radio Sundays at 7:30 p.m. Eastern Time, or you can subscribe using your favorite podcast app, whether it's through iTunes or Google Podcasts or Spotify or Anchor.fm. On that note, folks, I'm out. Peace.